New year, new videos, am I right? Hey guys, Melinda here. A lot has changed, clearly, since I've made a video. This is my first movie review, being back from all of the annoying stuff that happened over the past couple months, and I thought it was time for a little bit of a change. First and foremost, I have these really awesome film pictures that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. I have this really pretty tree thing that the batteries just went out. Cool. It's supposed to light up, but it's not anymore. I got this for Christmas. I was thinking about changing up my scenery and my background a little bit, just because it is a new year, it's new vibes, kind of like a new year, new me kind of thing, but like in reference to the setting, I guess. So yeah, this might be changing around a little bit, but this is what we're rolling with today. I thought, because I didn't get to make all of my Christmas content that I was looking forward to, why not start with some Valentine's Day content? The movie that I'm talking about today is Holidate. This is streaming on Netflix, and it's not necessarily a Valentine's movie per se, but it could definitely work as one. Before we get started, for those of you who haven't seen my other movie reviews, I like to review the movie in a way that does not spoil anything. I talk about things that are specifically referenced in the trailer, so if you go watch the trailer, nothing is spoiled. Everything I will be talking about is in that, so anybody can click onto this video, get an idea if they want to go see the movie or not, and boom, here we are. And if you guys ever want to go more into details about the movie or my thoughts, anything like that, leave it down in the comments down below. Let's have a discussion. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump right into this movie review. I am going to be talking about Holidate, streaming on Netflix, and this movie has so many big names in it. I was a little shocked. I was surprised that I had never heard of it or seen any promos for it. It came out in October of 2020, so it's really not that old. It's about 4 or 5 months old. With big names like this, I would see some kind of hype up to it, but yeah, nothing. Just to give you guys an idea of how many big names are in this, and I apologize if I say any of these names wrong. We have Emma Roberts, Luke Bracey, Kristen Chenoweth, Nicola Peltz, King Bach, Francis Fisher, Jake Manley, and etc, etc. The list just goes on and on and on. Lots of big names, lots of big people in it. First and foremost, I just want to say that this film is actually really cute, and this is a good couples film if you want to watch something that's Valentine's-y, but not really. Basically what this movie is about is Emma Roberts' character and Luke Bracey's character just suck at dating and having dates for the holidays. Emma Roberts in particular, she's tired of her family just writing on her about being single and sad, and Luke Bracey's character is just tired of pointless holiday dates, so they decide to become each other's Holidate. They just get together for all the big holidays and they just spend the evening together, so that way there's no pressure on first impressions, being flirty or trying to find somebody for the date. Basically, they just come together, hang out as friends, and then they go their separate ways until the next holiday. And you go through all of the holidays in this film: Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, all of the big holidays they spend together. It's a really cute, predictable, classic, sappy rom-com kind of film. If you like cute stuff like that, then this would be a good film for you. Diving right into this, the story starts right away at Christmas one year. And that's when we get to know that Emma Roberts' character, her family, is just constantly on her about having a date, finding a boyfriend, finding a husband. I was initially a little nervous starting at Christmas that this was going to turn into kind of a Christmassy movie, but the fact that they spend like an equal amount of time on all of the holidays, it was not a Christmas movie. In fact, that's why it's like I wouldn't classify it as any kind of movie. They cover every single holiday, which is why I think it's a cute Valentine's Day film, because it's just about these two characters coming together for all the major holidays and being each other's dates. Really cute, and I like the idea. It was a really neat concept. The story starts right away. It immediately jumps into getting to know the characters and their stories. It engages the audience immediately and grabs their attention, and I really like that because I was hooked from the first 5 minutes of the film. Normally, you have to take that exposition time to set up character development and getting to know them and trying to figure out where the story's gonna go, but you immediately know what's gonna happen, and it just keeps you engaged throughout the entire thing. So I absolutely loved that. I couldn't walk away for a second because I was afraid I was gonna miss something important. So very good thing that this film had for it. This was a really fun and entertaining film. I will say though, it is a grown-up film, so it is a little inappropriate. I would say it is tolerable, so if you are someone that doesn't necessarily like swearing or sexual references, things like that, it's tolerable, I would say. There are some films out there that are just beyond shock value that I absolutely cannot recommend for anybody, but if you're someone that likes it tastefully done and that it flows smoothly and it's fluid throughout the entire film, that this is a good film for you, because it is there, it is a little bit, but it is very tolerable. And it doesn't feel forced like they're trying to make a raunchy comedy. It just feels very natural, like that is actually what the characters would say, would do, etc., etc. So it's there, but it's not a lot. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a very predictable and classic rom-com, romantic comedy, if you don't know what that stands for. Sappy, it's predictable, it's adorable, you're rooting for the two characters. I basically was able to predict like the storyline. It follows the same rom-com story arc as every other movie in existence. I will say though that when I was starting to get towards the second half of the film, there were a few weird moments that occurred and I felt were unnecessary and could have been taken out, but it was there, so I had to deal with it. After watching the film in its entirety, I do still say that with the inappropriateness, it is still tolerable, but there are very weird, unnatural moments that occur. I personally do not like what they did with Emma Roberts' character at the very end of the film. They were giving her characteristics and flaws that I hated. I absolutely hated and did not like. I understand why they went that route with the character, because they needed that element of drama and conflict, but I personally just hated it and felt they could have gone a different route with it. I wanted to say that, pardon my language, both of the characters, Emma Roberts and Luke Bracey's characters, are complete I will say though that I liked it because it made the characters more realistic and relatable, because, you know, not everybody is a saint, not everybody is perfect, but the fact that they had the characteristics that made them that's kind of how they jived, that's how they connected and became one, and it was cute and I liked it. It was just a good choice for both of the characters. I did not like the ending. I thought it was way too cheesy, very uncharacteristic from what we learn of Emma Roberts' character and Luke Bracey's character. Just did not feel like them. It didn't feel like something that they would do, and they were just trying to make this glorious end result and resolution and they live happily ever after. Way overdone, way too dramatic, way too cheesy, and I did not like it. Just a few last comments that I have. The mom of Emma Roberts, I absolutely hated her character. She is constantly pressuring Emma Roberts' character to find a guy and is constantly trying to set her up with them and get her to go on dates with them because she wants her to get married. Like, does not care about her daughter's happiness whatsoever, just says, you are a mess of a child. She just keeps saying, you're sad, you need a husband. I'm sorry, it is perfectly acceptable to be a single, happy woman, and I just hated how much pressure her mom was putting on her. It felt unnatural to me, and I think that's part of the reason why I didn't like it. I don't know, I don't like people like that in the world anyway. Just let us be, let us do our thing, and just let us be happy. So, end result, there were a few things that I did not like about the film, but overall, it was a very cute, entertaining, and engaging film. I do recommend. Again, it is a little inappropriate, so be warned as you're watching it. I would say that some of it is tasteful, some of it is not. It is tolerable, but it is there. But it was fun. I really liked it, and I do recommend. And I guess that is it for this movie review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support. If you liked this movie review, or if you liked the movie, go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up. It would absolutely mean the world to me. And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already and you want to see more content. I got some fun new stuff coming very soon. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Live life, always laugh, and enjoy the journey. Bye. I like to remove Lukey,